if you be Jugunu and only you want to write produce, if you be like Johnny Drill or whatever, thumbs up to you.
Welcome to another episode.
What is it?
Commas.
It's commas, yeah.
Now you write that.
You see,
front and back.
you don't know.
Yes, Mbryo, no. How did you the sound front and back? Spend up and ready to come ahead. I
just
drum
match the
on
rhythm.
I will drum on your bum bum, no matter. All the time, I'm like either drumming on, like I literally do that. Like I do it during sex.
Wow, guys. What a journey. What a journey. I feel like Afrobeat has really taken some significant strides, some milestones, and I dare say I'm in the company of Afrobeat's finest. Honestly, there's no way you can write the history of Afrobeat without the men sitting in this room. No introductions needed. How are you guys doing, guys? Everybody good?
Great,
Amazing. Everybody nice? Feeling nice, yeah?
You're fine.
Yeah. Cool, man. So, Afrobeats in 2024, I feel like we've had our big moments, in last year, the year before, we're like actually building up to something phenomenal. Obviously, we've had phenomenal moments like, Calm Down, like Rush, Maven's successes and success of other people as well who have made like global records.
Of course.
And what I absolutely love is that, like I keep saying, I mean it when I say I'm in the room with Afrobeat's finest. The history can't be written without these three men. And the honest truth is that they've been here for a while. You've been here for a while. You've been here for a while. My personal code is it's not really a matter of when you blow, because specifically don't do 12 years for the journey and they blew last year.
Yeah.
And people are going to say, oh, this guy's a new cat. Where did he come from? But
Possible.
12 years of 10,000 hours is not beans. You feel me? So my question is, considering how long you've all been doing this, how are you able to move with the times, to navigate a changing industry? Because the industry is changing a lot,
And even faster.
And even faster now with technology and everything. How are you able to navigate such a changing industry? What's your mindset like, regarding this?
Okay, for me, I will say, one, it depends on how badly you want it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's one. And also your tolerance level for collaboration as well. For somebody like me, because I want to always collaborate with people, so I'm opportune to work with people from that are my age to younger guys.
Yes.
Younger guys, younger women, and things like that. So I pretty much surround myself around a lot of people that are great thinkers, and different people come with different ideas and they share as well. So I think you can't, like I said before, you can't do it alone. So if for someone like me, because in every time that Afrobeat has switched up, I've had like artists that are in that age range or that what would I call
era.
If we don't want that era, pretty much that's what they understand is this era.
Yeah.
They don't understand the older era and stuff like that. So just chilling with them, vibing with them, you learn some things of them. At the same time, they will learn some things that you came with from your own era as well. So just exchanging knowledge. Pretty much at the moment, we can't all say that we're not learning a lot from somebody like Rema and Ira Star presently. You understand? So they go to the clubs, they go to parties, they meet young people, their age mates, and things like that. So you can tell what they are influenced by. Yeah. You can tell what makes them tick. You can tell what they're interested in and stuff like that. So you hone in. Yeah. You understand? But for somebody like me now, I also am not too crazy to be the man all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's because of my personality type. It is possible for me to be like, you don't know me, I'm Don Baba J, I'm the one, the Mac Daddy one. This thing. I just decided I want to sit on all the productions, or I want to sit on this thing. I'll just be making everybody sound dated, or I'll be making everybody sound like my own sound. You understand? But making sure that different people come to the table with their own sounds, with their own ideas. Andre has his own type of sound.
Absolutely.
Jackson has his own type of sound. Different other producers, all teams, baby fresh. Yeah. Everybody has their own type of sound. So allowing different people to come together, create different type of music with different artists I think that's part of what has gotten us this far, pretty much. As opposed to wanting to be the man all the time and just I want to do it all by force. You understand? But if you can let go and step back and allow other people to also shine. Everybody has ideas.
Yes.
You understand? So allow them to actually do their thing. It can work.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just what you just said reminded me of something saying I heard that, I mean, I won't quote it word for word, but like a great leader, you know, surrounds himself with people and motivates them to be the best they can be. You know, when you have people be the best they can be, it feeds into your system. You get amazing stuff out of them. And you as a leader, you can zone in and know how to channel it to bring out the best quality output, you know. So absolutely, I resonate with this, you know. Mbryo, what are your thoughts? And actually, what are your thoughts on that? And obviously, you know, bringing in today's era is this TikTok is, you know, it's TikTok everywhere, everything TikTok. I walk down the street and I see some kids set up a tripod and they're dancing on the road. I'm like, Jesus. Okay, but like, as a creator, you know, times have changed. How do you balance your own artistic integrity with the needs of the times? How do you manage?
Yeah, there are different ways to see things. For me, I just feel like you should listen more.
Yeah.
You understand? Listen a lot more because there's a lot happening out there and you cannot be in tune if you're not listening.
Facts.
Do you understand? So that's me. I just listen to every type of music. If there's a new project out, I'm trying to see what's going on there. Is it an EDM wave? Is it this? What's the new sound?
Yes.
And I have producer friends I discuss with all the time. I'm like, what's the vibe now? What's going on? Do you understand? So you put your ears down.
Yes.
You understand? And you're listening, and your level of versatility too comes in at some point. You know, how quick you are able to adapt to whatever you see that's going on.
Of course.
Do you understand? So that's for me.
And stubbornly stick
to what you think you know.
That's why you have to be willing to learn.
Yeah, that's just it for me.
Absolutely. Andre, what do you think?
For me, I think personally, I've just decided to just put ego aside when I want to do anything, you know, and just listen to people, because as dope as you are or as dope as you think you are, the new guy is the hottest guy, right? He will come and that's the guy they're going to listen to. Right. So if you feel like you're the shit and then you want to be stubborn, they'll just push you to one side. Right. So like I like to listen, even when I'm around like the new guys, like the younger guys when they're working. I try not to act like as if I'm old or as if I'm older than them. Like, they act like Gen Z. And they move like Gen Z because it's even easy for me. I think I look a little bit Gen Z.
You look young.
Yeah. So when they're even working,
obviously I agree with everything you guys have said. And I'm speaking from an exec and from a creator point of view, and this is an open question because it affects all of us, right? Like I said, we're talking TikTok. And the thing is, next year something might be the next wave. Yeah. But right now we're still in the TikTok era, you know. How do you for you guys now who make the sounds, how does like TikTok and this short attention age impact how you create music, how you create and select your music? And for someone like Mbryo, how does like TikTok, the TikTok mode of TikTok social media trend, how does it impact how you write songs? Because the kids, I dare say, you're not going to hold the kids' attention for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, so now you have to be sniper. But like, how have you guys shifted your own model to fit what's going on right now?
Okay.
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I was having this conversation with you yesterday or so, but it was 2 days ago. So I said, whenever I'm creating, I always think like a DJ.
Yes, you did say that.
You think like a producer.
Yes.
You think like the crowd.
Yes.
You understand? And you think like an artist.
Yes.
So because these are the people that, you know, you're going to be affecting one way or the other. Or you're working with one way or the other. So from time, even when I'm making music, I always try to, you know, make it as simple and as catchy as possible. Because if you check most of these songs that are trending on TikTok and all, they always have something that people can hold on to.
Absolutely.
That easily sticks.
Yes.
You understand? That's for me is the core of like creativity. You know, that if you're gonna make it relatable and sellable.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's just the angle I look at. I always try to be in everybody's head. What is the sound that this kid will just hear? And it's just like just something like just hear the melody and it stays.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the angle I look at it from.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You understand?
How about you guys?
If I take from his word, like think of the crowd.
Yeah.
When I create, I think of the crowd. I think of how artists would perform those songs.
Yes.
Right. So, and that never goes wrong, because if you create like that and you're thinking that, oh, this artist is going to perform this song this way, at this point of this song, this is where you would want to see the crowd respond to this part. Yeah. So I feel like I think of creating in that way. I don't like to think TikTok. I know TikTok is the trend right now, and anyhow we do it, it's still gonna work.
Yeah.
It's still gonna work.
Yeah.
But if I create like just solely based on TikTok, I think you're just gonna be dating your story, because you don't know if tomorrow TikTok, another thing is going to come and then just kick TikTok out of the way. So I like to create more of like how long, like, longevity of this song. Yeah, the song in the next 30 years, they should still be able to listen to it and relate. Yeah, very relatability too, like with the lyrics. Yeah.
For me, I would say, because since I'm coming from a position of OG, who don't learn them, live and make it run them. Pretty much. You understand? Who don't learn waiting they walk now?
Yeah.
If it's London and knows the one that the people want to hear now, put the London over there, let it give my artists beautiful music to put into the world. I love listening to the music. It inspires me. I go into the studio, I try to make some. If it comes out right, it comes out right. If it doesn't come out right, I keep it in the studio to be listening to it. Absolutely. But who don't learn her, live her, make it run her. If you go and force yourself to want to stress yourself unnecessarily, that one now is long. No, but then, like I said, I'm coming from a position of I'm running a company, and then I am lucky to have a bunch of talented people around me that are very innovative, they are willing to learn, and they are fire.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't think that we lack music per se, but there's always need for more. You understand? Creative. Anybody that has juice, bring the juice. Yeah. Whether you be writer, whether you be say, I don't mind.
Let's go. Let's lock in.
But it's a creative house. Bunch of creative people come together and not just be making it. But if you understand it, you teach the next man, or you make it for the artist, and the artist is fine with it, then we'll run with it.
All right, cool. So we're gonna play a little game just to decompress. I'm gonna read some lines from a song.
Mbryo and I go answer.
Why not? You know they listen to music.
I don't see. In fact, these days I don't remember, and it's even even songs where I make.
You don't remember
anything.
Let's see. You guys are surprised. You surprise yourselves in the first game. Right? So let's see how it goes. This one just to test. Big bag, big vibes, big checks. I can't wear nika.
Billion Ladipo.
Actually, no.
It's not Billion.
Big
I wear my Jimmy Choo, drink booze with my goons and sip on liquor.
I know that.
No.
That's big bag,
But it's Ladipo,
and that's Wonder More. No. That's Ira's. Wait.
It is Ira.
Amina. Yes, Ira.
Is Ira that saying that?
Yes, Ira.
Oh, wow.
I'll say it again.
I thought it was Ladipo.
We love in the room. Okay.
Yeah, you get it now.
Yeah, that was Amina.
I feel it.
Just a nice little test. All right. This one is, this one sounds deep.
I got that. Ladipo, that is like big bag.
Yeah, that's post flow on feeling.
I got that.
Back pain. Yeah.
You see? It confused me.
Wake up in the morning and I roll one. It's been so long since I faced my emotions. Make I no go falling at the ocean. As I go come, every day I'm on the road.
Magic.
No.
Wake up in the morning and I roll one.
Sounds like something Magic would say. But it's not him, no.
Wait.
Should I say it again?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Please.
Wake up in the morning and I roll one. It's been so long since I faced my emotions. Make I no go falling at the ocean. As I go come, every day I'm on the road.
Is that
I'll
Ira?
sing this one.
It's not Ira. It's not in-house.
It's not
That's
in-house.
not Ira.
I know that. I know the lines. I know the.
It's not in your house.
It's not in-house. But it's a song that we all know. Yes. Fireboy.
Is it just play melody? Just play chorus.
You know, it's different to catch it when someone's reading. You need the melody and the bounce.
Fireboy, amazing new album. I was just listening.
This one you guys might know. Turn around, make I spray you all my dollar now. Paraday for my body, yeah. Chop my groundnut to make you burn my pikin.
Okay, Chile.
Yes.
Turn around, make us pay you
my $1 now.
Yeah, that's Ogechi. Shout out to the guys. I want to see who will get this one. But we are acting like we're children, looking to blame for what we lack. Before we lose everything we have tomorrow, can we forget what went wrong yesterday, darling?
Yeah.
Boy.
No, it's not Johnny. Sounds like Johnny, but
I
it's
should
not
put darling. Hey, I don't know. I don't know.
This one is
long.
deep.
Wait,
It's deep.
it's deep.
But
Like
it's a song we know, and it's a dope song. You guys give up.
No,
Let me
give
again.
it.
But we're acting like we're children, looking to blame for what we lack. Before we lose everything we have tomorrow, can we forget what went wrong yesterday, darling?
Before we forget.
Tough.
we're acting like
Tough,
we're children looking for what we
Yeah.
lack.
See, you know,
Like-
I'm a melody man.
Yeah, you need the melody.
Yes.
Yes.
Melody. I don't know anything to talk.
You guys give up.
Yes, I
Yeah.
give up. I give up.
Benson, Pidgin and English.
Oh,
That's the chorus. That's what they sampled in the chorus.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Those are the
would
words.
not know.
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to do.
Just play the melody.
Yeah,
do
you
that
need
one.
the
We acting
melody.
like we should. I swear.
It's a deep song though.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Make
Okay.
us sip some. Maybe I'll.
Sip something nice. One last one for the road.
I know.
Body language. I dey hear no translator. Girl, your body telling me she don't want to keep no malice. Came out this year, not in house. It's trending now.
Say it again.
Body language. I dey hear no translator. Girl, your body telling me she don't want to keep no malice.
Came out this year.
Yeah. Trending.
Is that
I know say this one hard too, Sha.
I don't know.
why I never had?
Okay, I'll just give you one more hint. He dropped an album this year.
So is Victor.
Tony.
It's Victoni, yes, but what
Tony.
song?
It's not
Risk.
It's Risk.
Risk.
Yes, so.
You know, it said the song is trending.
Trending
Right
now. That's a dope record. Too.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
jam.
Okay, cool. So,
Bomb
Carry
bomb.
on,
Just
though.
say you say bomb bomb. You said who?
that one for the obvious. Yeah. Afrobeats boys, they write this year too. So yeah, shout out to Vic. It's not easy. So it's a new era. You know, it's a new era. Everything is moving. The labels are coming in. Music is going global. And you know, as a big part of this journey, you know, all three of you, just out of curiosity, what would you say was the moment that it all changed for you? You know, starting with you, Jazzy. What would you say that moment, that big first hit song, or that moment that it changed for you? You're like, yes, we don't start, we don't come.
Okay, for somebody like me now, I will say that I've been blessed immensely. My first stab at it was pretty much a success. That's in the person of the band. So at the time, I'm not counting like London or diaspora or whatever.
Sure.
So the moment we came into Nigeria and we worked on the No Long Tin album, we were lucky enough to have one or two hit songs from there just take off. So at that point, I think I had like my own aha moment. Like, okay, it looks like this shit is gonna work here in Nigeria. I'm sticking here because but obviously at the time we were coming in, we had like return tickets. So obviously to come and be going back, so I can go and be making small pounds and come back here and come and spend it.
Yes,
But the moment we came in, and in 2-3 months, things just started looking like it looks like there's a future here. We just started abandoning the tickets small. And they said, so yeah, I would say from that, I know that that's not like the story that everybody has. So there's grind story for like prior to moving back to Nigeria.
Sure.
So those, I don't really count those ones like that. Obviously, I can as well just join that with my choir days. You understand? Those
drummer
days, instrumentalist days, a different. But my first stab at being like a music producer for Afrobeats or Nigeria music, as we call it, Nigeria pop. We decided to work on a project. It was the No Long Tin album, and then we came into the market, and it worked for us from there. So yeah, that was my yes, this is what I want to do now.
I remember that. I remember listening to that album. I was too young to understand that there was a shift, but I know I really loved it. And I'm like, yes, this sounds cool. Nigerian music is about to start sounding really cool. I remember, feeling that way. Andre, how about you? What would you say was your moment?
Before I talk about my own moments, so that album, No Long Tin, actually did a lot for me, when it comes to production too. So I already had interest in making music at the time. So this was 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
I was in SS3,
Crazy.
we used to host parties. Myself and friends, classmates would come together, host parties. And I remember the first time I heard Tongolo, where in the party that we organized, and I was dancing with one chick like that, and then I heard that. I heard the harmonica sound. I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then it was Don Jazzy's voice that really caught my attention. If I told them to come, I was like, I had to pause. I was like, wait, wait till be this. I don't know. Something just clicked, in my head, in my subconscious that this is something that I would like to do. Already, I'd already was looking up to people like them, Timbaland and Dr. Dre and Pharrell. So when I heard something, I heard that song and it was still giving me the same feeling of what I used to get from these guys. And I was like, oh, it's a Nigerian that did this. So I just fell in love and I, made that vow that I was going to, produce. I was going to start producing.
Mado.
That's crazy.
You see, and these men over there, they don't know that they have actually they inspired a bunch of people, because my own too is Timbaland too that triggered my own. I say I was listening to Spider-Man. I say, waiting be this thing. That is, I don't know what I don't know what they call it, production or whatever. I just know that this music that I'm hearing, I like the way the beat was bouncing. I just loved everything about it. So that was pretty much when I was like, okay, I'm going to start making music, my own music and stuff like that. So for that guy to influence me, and then you now also hear me and now got the same feeling from there.
It's true.
Yes, so
it's true.
My big break, I would say it's Feeling. Yes, Feeling was that song that changed everything for me. It was that song that made me realize that, this thing that I've been doing, I've been grinding for years, it's now starting to make sense. I'm now starting to see, that, progress. And, I just knew that everything was going to change, because everything switched overnight. The day the song dropped, the next day, the feeling was different for me.
It was different.
Very different.
I swear.
The feeling was different.
I swear.
Yeah.
Cool. Mbryo, how about you, man?
I would say the first, I think it was Bloody Samaritan, but because when we made that song, it didn't drop for a while. I haven't forgotten about the record and everything. They're just like, they might use it, they might not use it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But I've just done my thing. You understand? So, but the first day I heard, they were just me dropping this record. I was like, really? Because I don't know, I don't think I've ever told this story, but I've always wanted to work with Mabin.
Oh.
Yeah, I've always said it. Like even years ago, I always tell my guys,
Me too.
I'll be like, if I go fit work for any company for Nigeria, now only maybe go fit really handle my business properly.
Try.
Like I was always saying it
Yeah.
years ago. So when this whole thing popped up, then me not having a record that was going to be dropped, you understand? I knew what it was going to mean.
Yeah.
I knew what it was going to be. I knew what it was going to be on the long run.
Mhm.
So I was Bloody Samaritan was the first in amongst many others.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say, like, at least you two manifested this, like, by saying
Yeah.
what's going to, like, I want to
100%.
work with Maven. And, you know,
100%. Yeah.
years later, here we are all sitting in this room.
Yeah.
So
Me
beautiful.
myself, I wanted to work with Maven. I swear, as I did, I said, I know this Maven. Now them I go work with.
And just the wine us.
Just out of curiosity, right? You guys have all described your first, like, the moments when it made sense. Your first music block. What did you spend it on? It's like a vibe check, a taste check. That first bing. You remember?
First,
I don't remember. Okay, no, I can remember. My first block, I pretty much spent into the company. I was not really, or I would say I'm not really like a. Let me not say I'm not really. Maybe it's just it's a well thought out decision for me to actually invest in myself, invest in my business,
Yeah.
as opposed to spending the money on some things that I didn't feel like they were worth it for at the time. You understand? So my first beam was pretty much going into artist upon artist upon artist and
Yes.
artist. So that's it for me.
Thank you, Jazzy, for spending your first beam on artist and artist. Now, that's why we're here today,
Yes,
right?
I swear, I think if a lot of people to actually put that in their head to do that, okay, it doesn't have to be going into a record business or whatever, but those monies that we're getting at the time when we were young and stuff, find something lucrative to do with the funds.
Absolutely.
As opposed to it's very easy to just blast
blow it.
Absolutely.
Very easy to just want to either keep up with the Joneses or go to the club and buy 50, 100 bottles of champagne. Let me know, like I did a few of that.
I mean,
but sharp. That's
you
what
coordinate.
I say, what's going on? I just pulled myself together, cut my coat according to my size, and I was like, in order for you to be here for the long run, you don't go and finish the bar.
Absolutely.
You understand? So to invest in that my future, I'm like, this is what I love doing this. You'll be watching all those videos on YouTube. If you are doing what you love, you will not work a day in your life, all those things. You just be listening to all those things. I said, okay, since this is what I love, I don't see myself not even doing it. You don't understand? I don't see myself not being in the music business
Absolutely.
or whatever. So I might as well just put those funds into what I love doing.
Mbryo, how about you, man?
Damn.
Loud.
No, there was I had to get a new place. That was the first thing I did because I was living in one kind of setting that time.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, this is how musicians be now.
Of
We're like
course.
3 or 4 of us living in one place in, somewhere that time. We just did package ourselves. So then I had to like, okay, now levels don't change. So I need to
Absolutely.
like package myself. Then I got studio equipment. You understand? So that I could like record and
Record
like,
at home.
create at home and anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first. That was the first
Sick.
thing.
Sick. Andre, how about you?
Man, the
Spotify
first
is
block. My first block. So I don't know. I can't quantify like the first block because
Okay.
I think I was already getting money from the filling era.
Yeah.
But I won't say it's nothing close to.
Not block.
Yeah, it wasn't block. So, but when I started getting, when I started getting small change, I had to get a place because I was homeless. I literally stayed in Maven studio, sleep in the studio for a year. I didn't have a place. So once I started getting money, I got a place to rent. It was a shared apartment first.
Okay.
And then, I was there did that for 1 year before I was able to rent like a proper 3-bedroom apartment, which I didn't stay for up to a year before I was able to buy my house.
That's amazing.
That's block.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But nowadays, you come across people that all your man said go before you sign them. They only wait for one block already.
Yeah.
You don't even do the work. You don't even do the work. Then they wait for one
For the
advance.
block.
Listen, look at him now. He has the biggest fucking Afrobeat song ever.
Yeah.
But he said that he was sleeping in the studio for 1 year. Which most if people that know me, they know that me, everybody, almost all of us have that grind. At some point, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, there was one period that I was like, I'm going to go and live in the studio. I went inside the studio and I was living in the studio for 2 years. You understand? Me, all teams, Baby Fresh, we were all in that Adero studio. And I was staying in one room like this. The room no big reach this place. We were there, so now. We were just there. So I was like, we can just get up, enter the studio, walk. Like, if I get one idea from my head like this, if I knock all teams' door, by force we'll come outside, I disturb Baby Fresh. In short, everybody just wanted to just walk. But nowadays, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I mean, the times have really changed, you know. I feel like this is the era where success is glorified, but people don't tell enough stories about the work that went into, you know, making the successful moments, you feel me? Like you've just, I'm sure many people didn't know that you had that era where you spent 2 years in the studio with All Teams and Baby Fresh, who are both exceptional producers as well. Course. You know? And Andre, they didn't know that you were staying in Maven Studios prior to Calm Down. Do you get? Yeah. And then Mbryo as well. You didn't tell us where you were, but yeah, they didn't know that either, you know? So I think it's just a lesson that, hey, after all said and done, you know, you get your moment and you invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in your vision, you know, as we release more music, you know, as we hopefully build like a publishing business, as we go forth, you know, what would you say to, I know we've addressed young creatives a lot already, but like just leave some lasting notes, especially people who maybe have dreams to be a part of the Maven family, you know, at some point. What would each of you like to say to them? A young aspiring artist who maybe wants to be signed as a producer, songwriter, or even as a recording artist, you know, people that want to come to the family, what would you say to them? Any advice?
They should come now.
Find your way.
Find your way.
If you're following Maven Records page on Instagram, Twitter, we put out when we need people. We tell the world, come through. If you are Maven material, we will pick you.
100%.
We would love to partner with you and work together. But at the same time, we do recognize that it's not everybody that is Maven material.
Yeah.
And you can be something else material. And there's nothing stopping you from also going into the world and multiply on your own.
Yeah.
But then, if we put out those calls, reach out to us. We look forward to meeting you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like I said, just keep working, just learn, like, you know, open up yourself to like learn new stuff every time. And I think you have the tools that can help you get discovered. I mean, there's Instagram, there's social media. If you use it well and you're really good, I'm sure maybe one day Jazzy will see you. Or another person will see you.
Not only me, the world.
Yeah, the world will see you. Even if Maven doesn't sign you, like another person. Of course. A lot of people get signed like that.
Mbryo, what do you think?
Not said already. Like me, not said already. I just feel like, you know, just keep doing your shit. As I said earlier, know your source and trust it.
Trust it.
You understand? Then just keep doing what you're doing. So
stay open. And
that's what we said.
So as we've advised the people, now the thing is, I need to, just to demonstrate that, you know, we really do have our ears to the ground. We're really in tune with the music, in tune with the culture. Just want to ask you guys, each of you, are there any creatives you're feeling right now that are really doing like something special? You feel me? It doesn't have to be frontline artists. Could be writers, could be producers. Yeah. If this is a time to like, you know, just say, shout out to a few good men and women, you know?
Yeah.
Andre, you want to go first?
Yeah. Shout out to this amazing singer girl, Ameya. There is Troy. There's this other girl. What's her name? She has the locks like
Code?
Yeah, Code. Code AF. Yes. Code AF. Producers, Jeffro Beats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys.
Mbryo.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them like that. Yeah. But the one that tops the list for me is my good, beautiful friend in London, Dio.
Dio.
Dio's
a friend of the family.
Yeah, she's
Dio, yeah.
She's tough. Yeah, Haley too. Yeah, tough.
If you're a fan of Western, you're a fan of Haley.
Yeah.
Haley's crazy.
All over the top crazy.
It is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Jazzy.
Yeah, I like plenty people. The people I like are inside the academy. I don't need to be telling you.
Of course.
So it's okay. I've seen them. I like them. They're in the academy.
You don't scoop them up.
Leave it like that.
Amazing. I have a personal shout out to you good men. You know, got some producers who are gonna be killing it by this time next year. We've got Jackson, we've got Seven, we've got Prestige. Prestige already has bangers, you know. So shout out to the boys. We've got a couple other dope guys. My list is too long. I'm an A&R, is what I do. But you know yourselves. Till then, on the grind, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you.
Episode.